Hey, it's Brian Mudd. This is my cheat sheet for Friday, November 2nd. Also, the last Friday for all of this. President Obama's re-election odds. Mitt Romney versus Barack Obama head-to-head. What the national popular vote would be. And remember, on Election Day itself, on Tuesday, I will have all of the breakdown, applying all of the third-party candidates to the swing states, and come up with an by-the-numbers analysis of how the election will actually turn out. And it is shaping up to be very, very, very close. First of all, let's go through President Obama's re-election odds. As we stand here right now, President Obama has actually added a point to his approval rating over the course of this week. And so, the data is a little bit iffy on this, in part because Gallup, which is the most regular pollster, still hasn't released a poll since the beginning of the week when we ended up having Sandy come through New York. So I would anticipate they'll be back online before next Tuesday. But as of now, their daily tracking poll, we're using information from earlier in the week. So anyway, right now, President Obama has that approval rating just under 50%, rounded up to 50%, and that gives him an 82% chance today of winning re-election. That's pretty daunting. If you see sites like Intrade, the prediction site, where you'll see President Obama right now being priced with about a 68% chance of winning re-election, it's a big part of the reason right there. Historically, where President Obama's approval rating is really does put him in a very commanding position. Now, for Romney, folks, remember, even this piece of analysis, which is historically based, leaves a chance, about a 1 in 5 chance that Mitt Romney, even under this scenario, wins the election. So it's not as though it's over by any means by this historical standard. And that'll be further evidenced by my next head-to-head story here, and that is Mitt Romney versus President Obama head-to-head. Again, the polling data here just a little bit tweaked because of Gallup not being in the picture, but what we see right now is that President Obama has come out in an average of the polling data to a 0.1% lead over Mitt Romney right now, 47.4 to 47.3. I mean, how close can you get? Now, when I apply independent undecided voters and third-party consideration to this, here's what we get this week. I'm going to give you the exact number here. It's 50.15 for Mitt Romney, 50.15 to 48.35 for President Obama. So we're taking a look at something that is super, super close, but it does look like right now Mitt Romney is positioned to win the national popular vote. Now, the more important thing is how this comes out in a very close election in the swing states themselves. And again, for that, I'll have that data, all of it, on Tuesday morning. So join us on Election Day. All right, let's hit some technology news real quick. iOS 6 operating system. It has had its issues. Mainly the apps feature that is on it from Apple. But the other thing here, one of the update features that you really like to see in smartphones is the ability to update your operating system and install and download things without having to be plugged in to iTunes itself. Well, that didn't work anymore with the iOS 6 operating system. So if you have the iOS 6, there's an update that fixes a lot of bugs with it. The first update that's come out from Apple. It's available now. You should download ASAP. And one of the things it does is it fixes the lack of ability for OTA, or over-the-air downloading of the new operating system updates. That means that you will have to plug your iPhone with the iOS 6 on it into the actual your computer again and download the update. But once you do that, over-the-air downloading should be enabled and fixed, along with several other bugs. So again, get that update ASAP. And if there's only one social network that you engage in, so much attention is paid to Facebook, and with reason. They do have 1 billion users worldwide. But there's another one that is an ever preeminent force in social networking, and that is the business-oriented one, which, as a business person, if there's one social network you use, it should be LinkedIn. We just found out they're at nearly 190 million users, which is huge unto itself. And beyond that, they continue to add 2 users per second. Moreover, it's generally a better use of your time when you are social networking if you're a business person, because you're engaged with other business people and not necessarily a bunch of silliness that happens in Facebook and other places. Not that you can't do that. Just saying, if you only do one, make it LinkedIn. That's the cheat sheet for today. We have plenty of economic data that we're going to be coming across later, namely the jobs number, and expect the markets to react. That's the cheat sheet for today. Enjoy yours. We shall see you on Monday.